Hi guys, good to see you again. This is Oleg, your real estate broker with Windermere Bellevue Comments. This episode is going to be my market update for all Seattle and all Eastside neighborhoods. We're going to review what's happening in this market, where this market is moving, and what to expect in winter and spring of 2026. Let's begin. I like to start with mortgage interest rate. Mortgage rates hovering right now around 6.32% for 30 years fixed mortgages, and this slightly increase comparable to last couple of the months. Why the increase? Because we have government shutdown and a lot of worries about market as a whole. We have softening labor market and a lot of data from government not released yet, and people are waiting for that. Hopefully, government will be reopened and Feds will be stepped in with rates reduction, and this hopefully will help our market a lot. Now, let's see together month supply of inventory for King County and Snohomish County. You guys can see with me on the screen a lot of green color. Green color is a good color because it's a balanced market between 2 and 4 months supply of inventory. And yellow color still seller's market where we have less than 2 months supply of inventory. In majority of cities in King County and Snohomish County currently as a whole we have more balanced market when buyers can be excited because now we have choices, now you can choose, and inventory increase a lot. And about details and numbers, let's see next what's happening on East Side first. You guys can see with me medium close sale price currently $1,550,000, comparable to last year is the same, $1,550,000. But what changed? Supply change. We have 2.6 months of supply on the market, almost double. Currently we have 2.6 months supply of inventory. 17% of home sellers sold property above asking price. So yes, we have still home sellers who selling above asking price, and 14% homes sold at asking price, 28% of home sellers sold below asking price, and 41% home sellers have to reduce price before they was able to sell the property. Basically, almost 50% of all listings have to reduce price before they was able to sell the property. This is how important to price correctly from beginning. And if you guys compare data for last month and current month, data almost the same. We have pretty much same amount of homes selling above asking price and at asking price, and we still have homes selling with multiple offer situation. And people who compete to buy the property, they pay 3% in average above asking price. People who negotiate price negotiate also 3% below asking price. So if property listed correctly with the right numbers and check all points for the buyers, they immediately submit offer for this property and property receive multiple offer situation. So we still have this in Washington state. Comparable to other parts of the country, like Florida for example, I speak with few agents there and they market much more slower than Washington state, and for us that happens much more faster. We're very fortunate with local real estate market. And now, when we review data for Seattle area, you guys can see with me on the screen, we have 2.3 months supply of inventory with medium close sale price is $1,050,000 for Seattle, an increase for 8% year over year. Number of inventory is higher comparable to last year and to 2022 in Seattle, but not really much higher. So 2.3 months supply of inventory. It's a balanced market, it's pretty healthy market, but homes still selling in Seattle much faster than they're selling in Seattle's east side. 26% of home sellers in Seattle sold home above asking price. It's a higher comparable to last month. And 22% of home sellers sold property at asking price. 29% home sellers have to reduce price, and this is number lower comparable to last month. So in Seattle, market moving much more faster, and people who negotiate price in Seattle, they negotiate around 3%, and people who pay about asking price to compete with other buyers pay 4% above asking price. And in Seattle, with 2.3 months supply of inventory, market much more dynamic and much more healthier, comparable to Seattle's Eastside market, because prices lower and homes more affordable, and hopefully will be much more healthier if Feds decide to reduce rates, and that's going to be reflect mortgage interest rate. And if mortgage interest rate, hopefully, I cross my fingers, hopefully gonna go below 5%, that's gonna be big relief for everyone, and houses become much more affordable than they are right now. We move into 2026, and a lot of people will probably pull listings from the market for holiday season right before Thanksgiving. November 25, a lot of homes will be off market, and they're going to be relisted in January and February, those homes. But we will still have about roughly over 600 listings on the market. We will come in January, beginning of 2026. In 2025, we have 12% increase. It was double-digit increase, but most likely this year in 2026, prices will not increase with double-digit, and we will see probably increase from January to April for about 9%. If you're a buyer or seller, what you can do at the end of 2025 and beginning of 2026. For buyers, much more simpler. Market in your favor, you have a lot of choices. You don't need to compete with another buyers to buy properties, and you're gonna have a good time to buy a property right now, probably till mid-February. This inventory going to be decreased, and then market will shift in February, and prices will start increasing again, and going to be increased all the way to the March of 2026. That's my prediction. If you are a seller, you have to compete with a lot of sellers on the market right now. So, and for seller and seller's agent, very important to create value proposition for the buyers. And if property priced correctly, you will have multiple offers situations in today's market. Yes, I can repeat, in today's market, you will have multiple offer situations if you do steps correctly. If you guys need help, reach out to me. I will be glad to be a real estate resource and help you with those steps and find buyer for your home. And with that, guys, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I will be love to be your real estate advisor and answer any questions you have. Call me, text me, reach out to me any time of the day. And with that, guys, have a fantastic week. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, happy gathering with your friends and family. Until next time, until next episode.